And that's a different type of switch. It's a three-way switch, and it won't have top on it, and it won't matter which way you do it. You see what I'm saying? At least I don't think it'll matter. I'm going to be putting in a light switch later. That's going to be a lit light switch like this, but it's going to be a three-way switch, and we'll take a look at that another time and see if it does matter on a three-way if there's a top and bottom, but I don't think there is. Okay, so now we're going to install our lighted switch. This is a 15 amp, and this is a single pole. This one doesn't say single pole, but it has a light switch with one light bulb. That means it's controlled in one area. Okay? Normally you can buy a light switch kind of like this for a couple dollars. This one, because it's lit, was $8.95, I think. Okay, so see, I've got screws on the side that I could do it, or I've got the little holes, see? And that's the little hole underneath it. Where is it? Oh, that little one there. That one's smaller yet. See that? You push in on that, and then that pops the wire out. So where I put the wire is in this area and this area here. Okay. And so I'm going to do it just like they got it done. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these side screws and tighten them up, just to get them out, keep them out of the way. That's all. That's all I'm going to do. See how that's kind of flopping around? Oh, see, they have this one's set up slightly different. You can wrap it around this, or you keep it loose. That comes out like that, and then there's two slots here where you can slide the wire in sideways, and then you don't have to hook it up with the loop on it. You just push it in sideways and then clamp it down with this. So that's another way to attach it. Here's my ground screw, and this should be easy just to hook on the sides. But before I do that, I'm gonna do my ground screw one first. Okay, before I tighten it up, I'm just gonna take my wire strippers. I'm not really going to need my wire strippers for this job, other than to just grab that end and just push it down like that. And that just keeps it looped over that screw better. I'm going to tighten it down like that. And I'm going to look at this and see which one's top and which one's bottom. Okay, this one's top, and I can see it. It's not right in the middle. It's over off to the left. Okay, and I don't know why they wrapped. Let's see what these other guys did. They wrapped this ground wire around the black wires, and I guess it's okay. I needed a little bit more wire here. Okay, I don't really like how they did that. In fact, I'm just gonna undo it, get rid of it. Okay, I don't like doing it that way. I like to everything just so. So now I'll see if I can't twist this out and get it straight. Look how long this ground wire is. In fact, that's way too long. I don't want it that long. So let's just do this the proper way. Okay, these wires are going to be sticking out. And I'm just going to cut this and make this about the same length. Now I'll show you how to use this little hole here on the side. I'm going to put that in there, let it stick out about 1/8 and turn it up. Okay, like that. I could have used this and then folded it all in there, but that way it gave me a chance to show you how to put the curly cube in there. So now I'm just going to get this out of here. My little screwdriver works good to get it started. And then just do that. Take that little piece off of there. Okay. I can hold it up in here. Loop it, and you always want the loop to go in the same direction as you're getting ready to tighten up the screw. Okay, I'm going to hold this here. Tighten this down. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use these same ones and poke them into the back. Find out which hole it is, and poke them in there. Okay? Just like that. That's it. That's what you should have so far. Now, if I didn't want to have done that, I could have undone that screw and then pushed them straight in, because I see it, there's a small little minute slot right in there. See right there? Right here and here. So if I undid that, I would pull this metal clip out and then run the wire in there, tighten that down. I don't really want to do that. And if you did that, you'd have to make sure that you didn't have any of the copper stuck out any further than this edge, okay? You don't want any showing. Or I wouldn't have done that. I would have stripped this longer, and I would have made the curly Q in it like I did the ground, and I would have went around the screw and then hooked it on there and then clamped it on, tightened it up, kind of like I did the ground screw. Okay. Now it's all about putting it back in the box. Okay. That's all you're going to have so far, just like that. Now see, on this one, they have the screw, and I'm going to have to take the screw off, and it's got a little plastic clip on the back side that they kind of use sort of as a washer. That way the screw doesn't fall out. They used to put the screws in a plastic bag inside the box when you're selling these, but then it was a hassle. See, there's just this little black plastic clip. Push it on there and it holds. And they do that nowadays just so you know where the screws are. And especially if they sell these singularly, and if they're not in a box at the store, the screws are already attached like that. See, I'm undoing the screw because I can't reach it. Now, when there's enough, if I don't want to unscrew it the whole thing, I can pull on it, and it comes out as I'm holding the back side of this. So see, I'm gonna save these in case I need them for something else. Don't ever throw your stuff away. And I can put everything back in this box. I can cross off, light it with my felt tip pen. Let's say this will not be this will just be a regular switch now. Okay, and I can put all my stuff in there. My old switch, those screws and that, okay? So now we're going to take this and put it in. How are we going to push this in? Well, I do it kind of like an S. Kind of hold this up or hold it down. Get my fingers in there and push this side up and then pull this side down.